Ashe family, how you feeling? Let me move my little head. So let's see what's going on. How y'all feeling today? I know I ain't been on all day, but yeah. Any negative energy sent to me during this live or any other video, send it back to them. Any positive energy sent to me during this live or any other video, send it back to the babes. Spirit, please protect my energy. The spiritual hiccups. Spirit, please protect my energy. Let me just say that again. Protect my energy. Ashe. Any negative energy sent to me at the collective, send it back to them. Spirit, God, guardian angels, ancestors, lead us in the direction of righteousness, advise us become wiser than thy will. Give my collective clear and precise message what they need to know, so clear and insight in the situation. Lead us in the direction of righteousness, advise us become wiser than thy will. Ashe. So we gonna hop in and let's just see what's going on. What's going on? Both my kids been sick and they're healing. And now I think I'm getting sick, but I'm a heal quick. I only get sick for like one day, and I do what I need to do, and they should be right going. So let's see. Let's see what's going on with my Chittaboo babies. So what do we want to start off with? So should we get some 2025 predictions? Maybe we should get some 2025 predictions. And let's just see. If y'all like to purchase anything off my website, I make bracelets and I make candles. Ashe. So let's see. Should we get some 2025 predictions for all signs? What's going on in the new year? What's going on in the new year? Somebody knuckles could be hurting or some shit. Take a high resonate. So what's going on in the new year for my babies? The Justice in reverse, the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. The Page of Wands. Someone could want to take a new approach onto something. Someone could want to apologize or something like that. Someone could be sad about something. Someone could want to send somebody a message. So some of y'all could be getting communication. Or what's this, Justice in reverse? That's a lot. The Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Devil in reverse, the Death card, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. The Ace of Swords in reverse. So somebody could have lied about something. I feel like that. I feel like whatever mental entrapment someone could have been in, I feel like they're free from it. I feel like they also could have been releasing negative attachments, things that no longer serve them, whether it's people, places, or things, like things that was keeping them stagnant, unhappy, unsatisfied, shit like that. So the Two of Cups in reverse. So for some of y'all, I feel like y'all going into the new year, y'all letting shit go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all letting shit go. The Page of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like y'all just want to bring new passionate beginnings. And that's just how it should be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no shade. I was talking to my bro, and you know what I'm saying? It just be like, sometimes you gotta leave people and things behind. Where it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. But if somebody is putting in the change and the effort, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, say for instance, you're in a relationship, and you putting in a bunch of change and effort for a relationship to work, but then they're not putting any change or effort into that relationship for it to work. It's just like, at the end of the day, it's like, all right now, like, y'all don't owe nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If it is, whether this is family, relationships, friends, whatever the fuck, like, if you decide that you want to wake up and be a better person, okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? But if other people decide, you know what I'm saying? If you showing other people to change and other people decide that they don't want to take heed to the fact that you are changing, then you got to leave them people behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is, when I stop being crazy and stop wanting to beat bitches up, like, people, and me being, like, more happier, people would say, oh, she's delusional, she's faking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, I had to leave them people behind, because y'all not gonna make me feel like I'm faking my happiness because I don't want to act crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, sometimes you gotta leave people alone. Like, them relationships, like, you in a relationship and you getting better, and the man still acting like ain't shit, the bitch still acting crazy. Like, it's time for y'all. You gotta let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this shouldn't even really be on, the hangman release. Like, it shouldn't even be on no, what's her name? Y'all keep saying weed head. Like, if it's weed, it wouldn't I be smoking it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would I just let a blunt just sit and burn? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, that's how y'all know y'all crackheads, because y'all probably be letting a crack, like, no, dude, don't y'all need a lighter? I seen that on TV where they, like, light the bottom and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no real weed heads is gonna sit and let a fucking Dutch burn. Like, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta leave the dumb, stupid shit behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? We in a new year. Like, people not using their common sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? What he say? Me versus me. I ain't never ran from a... No, I ain't never. If I did cut my legs off, I ain't never been with the whole talk, shit talk. Never. He be like, if it don't make sense, I ain't fucking with it, basically. Like, if shit not making sense, I'm not fucking with it. Simple. Like... So it'd be crazy. Some of y'all need Jesus. Y'all be always talking about drugs on here. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I'm convinced. I be getting downloads that some of y'all be crackheads. They be watching me too. No shade. My mom was an addict, so it's no judgment. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the sun in reverse. Like, go ahead. Go fucking smoke your heroin and get off my live. You know what I'm saying? Trying to call me a devil worshiper. And you're over there smoking crack, heroin and shit. Like, no shade. So, yeah. Yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like, I feel like somebody that watch me, they probably do a lot. I feel like somebody do the white stuff. I feel like somebody do pills. They could smoke weed. They could fucking do vape. They smoke cigarettes. Like, they do everything, Mookie. You're a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? We don't even equivalent. No shade. Like I said, my mom was a drug addict. So, you know, I get it. And I help the crackheads. It's all love to the crackheads. So it's love to y'all. If you a crackhead, Mookie, I love you too. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. People be hating me. I know people be hating me. It's so funny. So yeah, let's get more into it. So let's see, what's this Five of Cups? What's the sadness about? So the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. So what's this right here? Can I have more? The Nine of Swords, the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. The Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Empress in reverse. Somebody could be sad because the World in reverse. A child cannot be somebody's. The Tower. Maybe somebody thought they was going to get money for a child and that baby is not theirs. It could be a water sign child. Take a high resonate. It don't have to be. But I feel like, or someone could be just acting childish. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches be knowing who their baby dads are. And if they don't, then they just be hoes. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10. But, you know what I'm saying? It's giving it. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know where they have these. Where do they have these? I actually seen this where I was born in Medicaid, the city that I was born in. Where they got, it could be like a mailbox. Somebody could have them fucking mailboxes, them old ass mailboxes where it's like, you gotta like open it up. Like how I be in the movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing somebody go to like a mailbox and shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's giving something. What's give? Can I have more on that? Can I have more on that? Just to clarify. The Hermit in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and what card is this? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So what somebody want? Reconcile. What? So can I have more of this Hermit, Death card, Eight of Cups? The Judgment in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. Did the Seven of Cups already fall out in reverse? Yeah, I don't know. It's like somebody trying to keep somebody stagnant with saying a kid is theirs, but I feel like a kid is not somebody's or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's going to change a lot. the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, I don't know. It's giving the energy of whatever this bitch sign is. Because you got the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the bitch sign is, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just giving that. Like, a kid cannot be somebody's or some shit like that. And maybe they trying to keep somebody stuck or some shit like that. But it's like, you know, they missed the opportunity. They done had the wrong motherfucker's key and shit. Yeah. And I feel like somebody is now, so it could have, so yeah, DNA, it's giving DNA results probably then came back or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, the son and that child is not the father's. No shade, that's not funny, but I don't know. I feel like somebody was expecting a check or something. They were trying to keep somebody stagnant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good energy anyway, so that's why I'm laughing. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody try to keep somebody for a check, and it's like they confused, but they know they was fucking. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? What's this? Can I have more on it just to get this person some clarity? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Like, it's nothing that you could do. Like, you know what I'm saying? The kid is already here. It's just like, yeah. Like, I feel like this person could want to reconcile. That's what I'm saying. They either wanted to reconcile so they can get money from this person or what. But it's like, the Ace of Pentacles. Once this person find out that the kid not theirs, then, you know, they can stay if they want or they cannot stay. It's up to them. Like what I'm saying? Yeah, the Strength card in reverse. For some of these people, they're not. I feel like they're not. You know what I'm saying? Because for some of these people, they probably didn't even really want to be with this person. But maybe they could have reconciled with this person because they thought that they had a kid together or something. I don't know. And then to come to find out that the kid is not even theirs. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know. What advice? Like, it's, I guess just move on and be happy. Because it's like, it's nothing that anybody could do now. Like, the kid is here. Like, you know what I'm saying? What, you want to go give him up for adoption? Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's nothing else that could happen. Somebody tried to play a game and they got played. Okay. So I'm going to pick these up because I'm just going to define every card. That's what it seemed like we on tonight. That's what it seemed like we're on. I'm tired. It's 1 o'clock and it's 12. Oh, it's 12:12. It's 12:12 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. I'm a mom. I look like a fucking tired ass, burnt out ass mom. That's what I look like. The Hierophant. What's this Hierophant? The Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like, yeah, it's a lot of gossip. Like definitely the Wheel of Fortune. Like, somebody could be all in the courts or some shit trying to make it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I don't know. Like, just imagine it. Imagine somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, getting somebody, putting somebody, like, on child support and getting them locked up and all this extra shit just to find out the kid not even theirs. Somebody could be going through that or something. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, now that the truth is out, maybe this bitch getting talked about. Like, I feel like whoever this feminine is that tried to plant a kid on somebody, I feel like, child, they is getting talked about like crazy. Yeah, the Four of Cups. It's like all they can do is choose happiness. Because, I mean, the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, what can you do in this moment? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Like, it's like this person don't want to walk away. They don't want to release this person. But I don't know. It's like you just try to pin a whole baby on this motherfucker. And it's just like, I don't know. What conversation would you have after? Like, say, for instance, that is, like, you do all this. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, the baby not even mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's crazy. Like, the baby not even mine, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what is it like? Oh, well, I love you and we can be a family and all this extra shit. It's like, what? I don't know. Is this bitch delusional or crazy? I'm not gonna lie, no shade. If I was in this situation, I know who my baby daddies be, child. But if I was in this situation, I honestly would just take my L gracefully. Like, I would never contact that man ever again. Like, it just would be on some shit like, I don't know. Like, I would never contact that man ever again. I would never Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else is there to talk about? Like, we don't have nothing else to talk about. Real shit. Like, that is. So, like, no shade. And then it's like giving the energy. Like, say for instance, like I got a friend and he got 4 kids, right? He got like 4 or 5, and I think 3 or 4 of them is from one person. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine, like, if like the first 2 is probably is his, and then the second 2 not. like, like that's a tough situation. That's a weird situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, then at this point, like, that you didn't try to do. I know shade. Like, that's why I be telling my bro. I be like, you a better nigga than me, cause that's why God made me a girl. I'm convinced. Cause if I was a man, I would be doing y'all bitches dirty. Like, now that I see how y'all bitches be moving, I would be doing y'all so dirty. Like, now I see why men be doing certain females dirty. But I would know the ones to do dirty and the ones not to do dirty, because dead ass, it's just like, that's crazy work. Imagine you taking care of the kids that's not even yours. Like, and then you find out the kids not even yours, and the bitch still expect for you to take care of them, like, to be on some shit. Like, it's like, damn, bitch, you just deceived me. You put me on child support. You did all this shit, and the little motherfucker not even mine. The little motherfucker's not even mine. Like, it's crazy work. So I don't know. That's a toughie. I don't know what to tell y'all. This is just what I'm getting in the energy, but I really don't know what to tell y'all. Like, how I see it, as far as the feminine that you put somebody in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know who gonna watch this. This could not even be for y'all cousin or y'all fucking sister. Some shit could be going through this shit. You know what I'm saying? But whoever this feminine is, at the end of the day, baby, you gonna have to take that on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Go figure out who the daddy is, because if it's not whoever the fuck you try to pin it on, it's somebody. Calculate your bodies. I don't know, unless y'all really just be out here really doing a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I have a grace period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's specifically for shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But even then, it's just nasty. Like, who the hell want to have sex with, like, 3 different people in a week? Like, and you a female? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, BV, it's just giving BV. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, because imagine, if I had sex with 3 people in 1 week, them 3 people is probably out having sex with whoever. That's nasty. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no shade, because you know what I'm saying? It's not about me. Whoever dealing with this, like, you know what I'm saying? I would just say, you know, take your L. Go find your baby dad. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga out here, like, go look at the bodies you done caught and let them know, like, you know, you can keep taking them to court. Because they told me that when I had this situation, like, I already knew that nigga was my baby dad, but he's a master manipulator. Like, that nigga had me second guessing, and I'm a fucking witch. Okay? He had me second guessing. I'm a white witch, but I'm a witch. Everybody called me that. So, and I used to be like, I'm not a witch. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be there. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad witch. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's like that nigga, and she told me, and she was like, oh well, you know, if he's not the father, you can come as many times to see who the dad is. And I just was like, I highly doubt that's needed, but that's information that I got. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all at. I'm in Philly, like, you know what I'm saying. But wherever y'all at, you know, I'm pretty sure that's like that. Like, you know, they find out that because 9 times out of 10 they find out that he not the dad, they gonna drop the case. Like, that shit over. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, then you take the whoever the fuck, you know, you figure out who, and, you know, you handle what you need to handle. And, you know, you gotta put them on child support, put them on child support. Shit. But yeah. So yeah. What was I about to say? And you never know. Sometimes shit may be a blessing. The one you probably was trying to put up in me probably ain't shit. No shade. But yeah, so it's just like, yeah, I don't know. You're just going to take this on the chin, mama. And for the masculine, I don't know. I feel like if you want to take care of the kid, take care of the kid. If you don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not your kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to. You're not obligated to do anything because a bitch want to try to make it seem like that it's your kid, like, and try to manipulate you and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not it. And if y'all have other kids, like I said, for instance, like on my friend, he got 4 kids with a chick, you know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 of them probably ain't his, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just because you got other kids with that bitch don't mean you got to take care of the other ones. Like, that's why I just be saying you got to use your own discretion. Like, that's what I really been telling my bros. Like, use your own discretion when it come to these bitches, because bitches is crafty. No shade. And I know that because I'm a female. You know what I'm saying? Bitches are crafty. The only thing I can say is I stay 10 toes down. So it's like my energy for me is just a little different. Like, I have integrity. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit and try to ruin somebody's life to make them stay. Like, no, fuck that. You want to go, I'm going to let you go. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Forever gonna resonate with this. Oh, my shit's about to die. Give me 1 second. Hey, what? Can't be just be passing pushy out. Shit happens. Stop saying to them I'm not his. Wait, what? Listen. Let me not read the comments, because y'all be delusional, just like these people in these reads. I be reading y'all energy. Y'all be delusional. So let's see. Anyway, it's just like, you move on. Ain't really nothing else to sit and talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he want to take care of him, let him. If he don't, then that's on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that's so embarrassing. I would just take my L. I would just take my L. What's this, 2 of Wands? What's this, 2 of Wands? Somebody could be going past water or mountains or some shit. What's this, 2 of Wands? The 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What's this? 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The 5 of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. And the 6 of Swords. What's this? 5 of Wands, King of Cups in reverse. The 8 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is giving me the energy for that. Whoever this masculine is, I feel like that they're not going to fight with this person. They just not going to give you shit. Like, I don't know. It's like this person now, this person no. Like, okay, they just now yeah. The World in reverse though, and the 5 of Pentacles. So it's like it's not over, but they leaving someone out. The 4 of Wands. Give me more on this. I feel like it's just conflict and drama. The Page of Swords in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, so this person could be real defensive. The Devil in reverse. So either y'all releasing this person or this person releasing whoever this feminine is. I don't know. What's this? Emperor in reverse, Page of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, the Devil in reverse, the 8 of Wands, the Death card, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Like, yeah, the Ace of Wands. I feel like whoever this person in the Wheel of Fortune, they just gonna take a change. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like whatever the situation was, they felt unhappy. They didn't feel like the Emperor. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, if I'm talking to a divine feminine, again, masculine could have been going through this or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they could have been low vibrational with these low vibrational motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they just could have been unhappy, stagnant, so they want to move away. They could want y'all to move together. The Ace of Wands. What's this, Knight of Cups? The Hermit. Yeah, this person could be lonely or some shit. And the 5 of Cups. Yeah, they could be sad. And the Fool. But I feel like they're taking a new leap of faith. And, you know, they could be trying to get their finances and money together and shit. Like, it could be a lot of people gossiping. But I feel like a lot of people gossiping about whoever the chick is that, you know, I feel like the town, I just heard the town is talking. You know what I'm saying? What's that movie, Cars? And I don't know why I'm saying Cars. Somebody could be watching that, or like, what the fuck is that fucking truck's name? What's that truck's name? that wasn't a movie that my son like liked. He like action like type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like Spider-Man and shit, guns and shit. That's so crazy. That's not fault. Turning my little babies into little gangsters. But is it is it what is it, rotor motor, something like that? What is the little quirky brown truck, the little dusty brown truck? I don't know his name, but he may be significant or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? I just start seeing cars, but I feel like a bunch of people was talking. Like a bunch of people could pull up to a spot and like just talk and chat and shit. Like, you know, like in Philly, they got something like that called the Plaque. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where we get Butter, babe. Rusty. Rusty. Hey, Butter, how are you? But we got something in Philly called like the Plaque, where you can pull up your car, like, and you could do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chill, smoke, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people could be talking, like, you know what I'm saying, about whatever these people got going on or some shit. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. And I feel like this person just want to start anew. They could want to get away from the gossip and the drama and all this extra shit. What's this Knight of Cups and Hermit? Yeah, the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So definitely a lot of gossip. You know what I'm saying? Some about people fucking, being a whore, a lot of secrets and shit. Yeah. A lot of secrets and shit. I know, it was pretty good. I actually had a very good day. It was real nice too where I was at. Yeah, so this person just want to look ahead. Because I feel like this person could have like some resentment or some shit. Like, because I'm just getting it. Like, I feel like somebody could have tried the Ten of Cups. So yeah, somebody could have a family with this person or some shit. The Judgment. Or maybe they could have seen this person as like wish fulfillment. Take it how it resonates. But, you know, Judgment, I feel like Judgment was casted or spoke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or the secrets and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit that was being held back and all that. Yeah, so it made them unsuccessful. Yeah, it's just giving like another karmic relationship. Wah, wah, wah. I'm tired of hearing about this shit. Like, that ass. Like, I'm at a stage where delusional people are annoying as fuck. Like, that nigga done cheated on you 10, 12, 13, 50, 11,000 times, and you still just, like, delusional. Like, that nigga done beat you up 10, 13, 12 times. Like, no shade. I feel like that type of shit is, like, shit you go through when you're, like, young. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 29. I'll be 30 next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll just be damned. Like, no shade. At 25, that shit had me damned. Like, bitch, when I had to tell my baby dad, like, you know, we used to be out in the streets arguing and shit. I'm not doing that, Buki. We gonna wait till we get home. You know what I'm saying? If you see all these motherfuckers out here, I'm not doing that. Pissed him right off. Because it's just like, what? Come on. At what age do this shit get, like, ill? Like, what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I be cool, no shade. But the friends, that's why I don't. Any bitches that be your nigga dogging you out, treating you dirty and shit, and you just and the signs is obvious, ho. And I keep telling you, bitch, we can't be friends, cause bitch, you're just gonna annoy me. I don't have time for this shit. And no shade, I don't want to fucking hear about shit y'all got going on, because it's the same shit. Like, break up already. Like, no shade. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be annoying. Like, no shade, but sometimes, and that's what I had to realize. Like, on me and my baby dad, my first one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen something that was like, the devil will send you his worst enemy or some shit. And I just was like, it's so funny because that motherfucker made me a soldier. Like, nobody can hurt me. No shit. Like, I've been hurt. I be hurt a little bit, but the way my first baby dad hurt me, Buki, can't nobody. I'm convinced I'm made of fucking steel out in this bitch. Like, I made of steel out in this bitch. Like, so it's just like, but just like, you get at a certain age where that shit just become dead. Like, what I'm saying? Like, nobody's not dealing with all that shit, like, real rent. And, yeah, that's what I was saying, too. Like, and that's why, for instance, like, once, I never really talked about the domestic violence. I won't even talk about the cheating and shit. But once I really, like, I stopped talking about that shit. People got tired of hearing about that shit. It's given, like, it's about to be 2025. Let that shit go. Yes. They like drama and I'm over it. Like, exactly. I do be over it. But it's just like, I stopped telling people stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then once it really came out, then it just was like, everybody's like, oh shit, what the fuck? But it's just like, people get tired of hearing that shit. Like, no shade. Like, I be just telling, like, when I be talking to my bros and shit, I be like, y'all need to just break the fuck up. Like, because at this point, what's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? You fucking, like, I don't, like, to me, certain people be trying to categorize love as like, oh, that's love. No, that shit is toxic. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is toxic. Like, love don't make you act all fucking crazy and shit. Like, now that I'm not all extra and that toxic and hurt energy, like how I was in my baby dad, I was hurt. I was not in love. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was, like, to be honest, and that's how I know that, no shade, I was not in love with my baby dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I was really in love with him, I feel like I would just care about him more. But I really don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. So it's just like, that's when I realized, like, that toxic shit do not be love. That toxic shit be hurt. You know what I'm saying? We be hurt. And then we find somebody else that's hurt. And then we be hurt together. And we just express our hurt, but then each other. That shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hurt, damage, broken motherfucker. Fuck no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're not going to do nothing but bring your damaged, toxic, broken shit the fuck and try to make me damaged and broken and toxic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So all this ghetto shit, it has to come to a decease. Like, real rap. It's no point. If your man not, if your man not pleasuring you sexually, leave him. No shade. I have never dealt with a man where it's like, I never continuously deal with a man where he's not pleasing me sexually. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I have sex with you at least more than 2 times, maybe 3 times, you know what I'm saying? Then it's something that you're doing that it's a pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can hit, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, for instance, I don't know why I'm getting it, but somebody be cheating on a man, like, but I feel like it's because they're not sexually pleased by their man. Leave them. What are you staying there for? Like, for real. That's why you don't know who your baby dad is, because the man that, I don't know. And that's the one thing too, where I don't know if this is the same person or that's just a regular download, but it's just like, I don't know. I couldn't personally do that. That's why people are like, oh, I'm gonna wait till marriage. Yeah, you got me. I'm not that type of bitch. I'm not waiting till marriage. I need to ride the boat before I even get in the fucking boat. Like that ass. I need to see. Matter of fact, that don't make sense. I need to see the boat before I get in that bitch. Like, I'm just not going to jump in the boat. Like, fuck whatever the boat look like. It can have holes in that shit. Whatever the fuck. No, I need to look at it. Like, see what's going on. I maybe don't need to ride it. You know what I'm saying? But I need to at least look at it. You know what I'm saying? No shade. Because I know the type of chick that I am. A shrimp is not going to suffice for me. It's not. So I'm not even going to put myself in no situation because I'm not a cheater. So I know if I'm not getting pleased sexually, I'm just going to leave. Like, simple. They'll find somebody else that will love them in their shrimp cocktail. Not me. You know what I'm saying? No shade, though. It's no shade. Everybody needs different things. So it's just like, that's another thing. If your female not pleasing you, like, say, for instance, somebody like head. You always cheating because the bitch don't know how to give head. You know what I'm saying? Just leave her. Like, what? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's not a good enough thing, but if that's the one thing that's making you cheat, then maybe you should not just be with her. Like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like, people got to really start asking themselves, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I say that all the time. Like, are you the problem or are they the problem? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all be holding on to people, places, and things. Like, it's such a, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling my bro, I said, sometimes holding on to people, that shit can hurt you more. Because you holding on to a situation that's not doing you no good. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, what are you getting out of it? And don't get me wrong, I'm a heavy feminist, but I'm a real motherfucker at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when my bros do tell me certain shit, you know, I look at the perspective of, fuck the chick, you know what I'm saying? Y'all human beings. You know what I'm saying? On some G shit, y'all human beings. So at the end of the day, if your bitch not respecting you, if your bitch not talk, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you a stand-up guy. We're not talking about the bums and the deadbeats and all that. They deserve to get talked to like shit. That's what they wanna put themselves upon. They're gonna get talked to like shit. But for the ones that be upstanding, they take care of their bitch, they take care of their kids, they take care of their household, all that shit. And you got a chick that's cheating on you and talking to you crazy and all that. Nah. But where to respect that for yourself, gentlemen? Like, real rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in no shade, because I'm not never one where I would want any of them niggas. No, never. You know what I'm saying? But it's on a point where I'm a real ass bitch at the end of the day. So I'm gonna tell my bros, like, you know what I'm saying? Your chick should have a certain way that they carry it. You know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. Like, I refuse. If my man is the man and how he paying every bill in this bitch, he taking care of the thing, everything for the kids. Like, that ass. All I gotta really do is do it at work and suck his dick and make him food. Honey, what the fuck? I'm not gonna fuck that up. Like, no shade. I'm not gonna fuck that up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, you know, as feminine and masculine, it's just like, I don't know. Like, want more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Want more besides the old shit, the toxic shit. Like, leave all that shit alone. Like, here, the 9 of Pentacles. Stop trying to flex and flaws like y'all got shit and you don't. Like, just be, like, I don't know. Like, 2025 need to be a change. Yeah, the 10 of Swords in reverse. Just need to be a change. Like, that ass. Y'all dead ass be going broke trying to flex for motherfuckers that wouldn't even care if you was dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Page of Swords. So, change. Like I'm saying, whatever the change is specifically for you. Like, go within yourself. Like, something, no shade to B. Simone, but I never really liked B. Simone. You know what I'm saying? I always like Pretty V. Out of the little combo, I always like Pretty V more than B. Simone. You know what I'm saying? But she said I found a video on TikTok and she was like, oh yeah, in the name of Jesus, give me the blood. Y'all walking around here with sage and putting rose quartz in your bras. She was like, and once upon a time, you know, I used to do that trying to find me a man and this, that, and the third, and and saying all this extra shit. But she was like, you know, I don't believe in that and this, that, blood of Jesus and all this extra shit. First of all, y'all always talking about some fucking blood of Jesus. Y'all, and like, to me, that phrase really don't make sense to be coming out of somebody's mouth to me. Like, no shade. Like, I don't understand that whole in the blood of Jesus, in the name of the blood of Jesus. Like, why the fuck is we talking about Jesus' blood? Ain't that sound like witchcraft to me? Like, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is he when he cut his wrist? Was he pouring his fucking wrist out so we can drink his blood and shit? I thought we was drinking wine and fucking fish and eating fish and shit. Like, I be confused. Y'all really be going crazy for these fucking contexts in religion. That should be crazy. But anyway, let's get back to it. Her whole context is a lot of people will dive into something that they know nothing the fuck about. A rose quartz is not for you to bring in a man. A rose quartz is for you to find love within self. A lot of people will jump into spirituality thinking, oh, a twin flame, my soulmate, 1111, da-da-da. Like, not understanding spirituality isn't about just love. Like, just dumb dickhead shit. You know what I'm saying? And then want to sit and preach and be yelling and don't know what the fuck they talking about. Just like how people will be in my comments and be talking about, oh, this, that, and the third, you need to repent, and this is demonic, and this, that, and the third. It's just like, but don't know what they y'all yelling and squawking about. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's very important. This is a message for everybody. Spirituality is not for love, to find love within another person. If you find your twin flame, and your soulmate in your spiritual journey, then that is awesome, a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, bitches have to heal first. Men have to heal. Let me stop cursing so much, because the motherfuckers is right. I do need to stop cursing. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfuckers need to heal before you can even start thinking about a twin flame and soulmate. Dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Like, for real. Like, and then want to try to, and then that's the one thing I noticed. A lot of people will try to deem spirituality, oh, as demonic when it don't work for them. But it's because they don't even know what they practicing. Y'all don't even be knowing what y'all practicing, but then you want to deem it demonic and shit like that. But it's because the whole aspect of y'all not even really doing the real studies and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? No shade, but I fear the people that be switching from religion to whatever the fuck they want to be. I went through my stage as a minor. You know what I'm saying? I grew up Catholic. I studied the Muslim religion for a little bit. I studied the Jehovah Witness for a little bit. Went to some Baptist churches. You know what I'm saying? Did a my grandma was Jewish, so I studied that for a little bit just to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? I studied a couple of them just to see where I felt placed at. You know what I'm saying? And spiritual, and I have just always been the same. Even though people would deem me as more spiritual now, you know what I'm saying? I still believe in God and Jesus and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't believe in certain aspects of, like, growing up Catholic, we be having to praise Mary and Joseph. Like, no shade, but I don't. It's like me praising deities. I don't praise deities and shit. Like, I don't do that. Like, I don't praise Yemiya and all them. Like, no offense. Like, I love Mother Earth and all that. But it's for me to be, I don't do none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that. So it's just like, yeah, I may have them on my wall. They nice art. Like, you know, got my little stones and shit. But I'm not doing all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, before y'all deem something, before I even go back to that, motherfuckers like that scare me. No shade. When they don't know who the fuck to praise. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they want to go back and forth or don't fucking, like, shit like that. No shade, but to me, that's confusion. That's orchestra of the devil. Because since I've been on my spiritual journey, not once have I may understand or speak some different things from different religions and shit, but not once do I just convert. Like, and to be quite honest, yeah, I do see tarot as demonic, not in a way because it is actually demonic, but in the way of how people perceive it and change their whole life to it. And then, for instance, like the whole spiritual shit, when it come on, like you got karmics and shit on here that they'll watch fucking tarot cards and shit and be trying to steal people destinies and be learning. That's where it gets demonic. But this is just a tool at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Most people that are tarot readers, actual good tarot readers, psychics and shit, we are psychic. We are mediums. You know what I'm saying? We are clairvoyant. We're clairaudient. We have gifts. The cards, 9 times out of 10, a bitch that's just reading cards, they just reading the cards. You know what I'm saying? That's why when some people be like, for instance, for me, oh, you don't read the cards, such and such, because I'm not reading the cards. I'm using the cards as to help me and to really just get my mind clear because I have so much going on in my life. This is something just like a tool. Like, you know what I'm saying? To clear my mind. 9 times out of 10, I'm not even really reading the cards. You know what I'm saying? I could read the cards and get a whole different message from the images that I'm seeing or what I'm hearing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, before you like, yeah, be careful who you listening to and praising. And whatever you do decide to listen to or praise, make sure you get all the information. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get all the information. You know what I'm saying? And before you sit and try to pass judgment on someone else, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of spiritual people, they don't like religious motherfuckers. No shade. I don't have no issue with the religious motherfuckers. My godmom, she's a fucking Christian. She called me all the time, girl, you need to be in church, girl. And I tell her, I got my church. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, no shade. We need to be more humble with them motherfuckers too, because them motherfuckers don't know. They are mentally entrapped. You know what I'm saying? They mentally entrapped. They think that us playing with cards and getting stones, which is earth. And mind you, the one thing, sorry, because I know I'm jumping. That's how I am, the ADHD. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that are used is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? As far as stones, as far as incense, sage, frankincense, and myrrh, a couple other things. Ew, is that a cookie on his thing? But it's a bunch of things that's mentioned in the Bible that people use in the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? But that just go to show how uneducated people actually are. You know what I'm saying? How much people actually don't read, don't do their research. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I love how y'all talk to each other and it be that positive. Like, for the real motherfuckers that be on here. Self-love. Thank you. But spirituality is about self-love and healing, getting a personal relationship with God, but most high universe, whatever you want to call it. Ashe, thank you. Exactly. Because little do they know, twin flame will push you to ultimate. Let me read yours too, Rory Skin. Because little do they know, a twin flame will push you to ultimate healing and discernment. If you don't know how to handle that correctly, you will drown and stay stuck. Ashe. But no matter what, I pray to God and do my own research. Ashe. Real shit. Tarot is a form of meditation. Dead ass, you know you real, yeah. Showing through. Thank you, Big Memphis. I love Big Memphis. He be showing me so much love. Keep people. Religion. Thank you. Religion is a form of keeping people stuck and closed-minded. And that's just my take on it. Like, I believe they like cults. Like, no shade. Like, I believe they like cults. Like, I do use certain aspects. Like, you know, as far as, like, the Bible, Psalms, certain stuff. Like, you know, certain words are very powerful. So, I do use it. But as far as, like to me, it don't make sense. Like, we be in a religion and we supposed to go praise God, but the people in the church will judge you because of what you got on. Like, that ass. But you telling me like, me being around y'all is me getting closer to God, but y'all coming like that ass 9 times out of 10 when you go to church with it and they talk their little shit or whatever. Like, I mean, I never had this happen, but this really do be happening though. Like, I actually had a friend with her mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like real shit. Like, at the end of the day, whatever she did, like her job was or whatever, she still was a child of God. You know what I'm saying? And they would be up in there fucking whispering and shit. And it's just like, at the end of the day, how the fuck we here to praise God and y'all up in here talking about what a bitch do for work? Or at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ass, like, in the church of God, like, in the house of God. And that's why I say religion is just not pointless, but it's kind of pointless. Because then you can have your own relationship with God. Like, I can be in the church now. I don't condone, you know, I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't condone the prostituting and shit. No shit. I don't condone that because bitches really be getting killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. Hoes be getting killed. You know what I'm saying? And your life is not worth, like, that little couple dollars you get for popping that coochie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that'd be my take on it. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit and judge no girl. Like, look at her. Like, if she tell me, oh, she a prostitute, I'm going to tell her, like, girl, don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, bitches be getting killed. Like, that's how it would be. I wouldn't look at her like, oh, she's dirty. Like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not my cup of tea. But I'm who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like people, their religion should be fake to me. And then, or not even really fake, but how they try to perceive it. Like, I believe that the word is real, and I believe certain things, but also too, didn't they speak a whole nother religion back then? I mean, a whole nother language back then? How do we know that the word that is interpreted today in the English language is actually interpreted correctly? Like, who the fuck interpreted it? Like, who interpreted word? Real rap. Where they just keep on adding, and then they got the New Testament, then they got the other Bibles and like, who was doing all this shit? And how do we know for sure that they, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like being Spanish and shit. Like, real rap. If you even look at people today, most people that speak multiple languages and shit, they be fucking up. Like, Spanish people, it depends on what Spanish you are, the dialect you speak. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans, there's 3 people that speak 3 different types of Spanishes and shit. So how do we, it's just like shit like that. I dive deep, you know what I'm saying? And it's like shit like that where it's like, okay, I'll take some stuff, but it's like also too, like, how do we know? And then for real, like, for people to not think that it's real life shit going on in the world, like, besides the shit that they regularly see, is just like, you know, delusional. What if we really like chant spells and shit and we really don't know, but because people throw it in our face and tell us it's the Bible, like, that is, and no shade, but when I be listening to my audios, and they be saying, oh, magical spells, like spells that, you know, words are spells, but they be like, verses, Bible quotes that kill black magic and all this extra shit. So that technically a Bible is a spell book. Like, let's really get into the tea, like, you know what I'm saying? But we not gonna get too far into that because people, you know what I'm saying? What she say? Don't talk, because some people really won't understand you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yup, it was. It's 12:44. Secret knowledge. You know something you finna go into the universe. Wasn't informing you. Hippocampus? What do that mean? Hippocampus? I never heard of hippocampus. Yeah, that ass. Like, I have learned so much about myself that, like, me being on my spiritual journey, like, the men that I didn't ran into, I didn't expect to run into them. Like, that ass. When I met my karmic twin, I actually told him, like, I'm not talking, I'm healing. I don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And my dumb ass just took the bait. But still, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like on no shit where it was like, oh, I just got out of my toxic karmic character relationship and I'm just like, oh yeah, let me jump in. No, I was dead ass like, it took me a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Because men be on my head. So from the rip, and I'm just like, and I remember I told a couple men like, oh no, baby, I'm healing. They like, healing? Like, damn, you never seen a bitch heal? You bitches be, you niggas be breaking us down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta build myself back up. You know what I'm saying? That ass. Like, people be crazy. People be crazy. And then a lot of bitches will be delusional trying to play in this spiritual shit when this shit really not a joke. Like, that's another thing too. Like, this shit really not a joke. Like, that ass. But people don't see it. But it's so crazy to me though too, because they put it right in everybody's face. Like, for the people that's not awoken, this shit, it's on your TVs, it's in your movies, like, it's literally in our face. Like, that ass. And people just step about it. Do dumbass shit. Why? Because they be doing heroin and shit. They trying to plant babies on niggas and shit. It's just like, dead ass. Niggas trying to pimp bitches out. It's just like, it just be crazy. Like, it's real life shit going on in the world. And people's mind is just like so low vibrational and damaged. Like, that ass. I hope I live a long life, but I can't wait to get old, baby, so I can fucking get the fuck off of this planet. That's something else. That's the next one. I'm not having no more children, because this planet is really fucked. The more I sit and be around human beings, and I just sit and listen and observe and shit, and it's just like, damn, I'm gonna have to find a village and cultivate a bunch of like-minded motherfuckers that's not some fucking idiots, because my babies are fucking, are trapped. Like, gotta deal with this shit. Gotta deal with bitches pinning babies on them and shit. Gotta deal with bitches cheating on them and trying to set them up and kill them and rob. It's just crazy when it's real life stuff. Like, the world is literally dying. We having real life shit going on as far as, like, you know what I'm saying? But people wouldn't even realize that. Like, that is, just imagine it. Like, that's what I be thinking about. Like, y'all know, just Google Earth in the galaxy. What if we just fucking fall and just collapse? Like, what if the world just fucking crack? Or some shit. And the last day that you spent on was fighting with your nut ass baby dad at fucking Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough pill to swallow. I would be mad as shit if I die and I had to look back and be like, what the fuck? Real shit. I think about shit like that, and it may sound crazy, but maybe that's my little delusion. Cause that ass, once I realized how much of nothing we are, you can't focus on nothing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't focus on nothing shit and be making your life miserable. Like, that ass. We are literally low ass peons in the sky. Like, literally peons in the sky. The Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Little ass peons in the sky. Aliens circling around us all the time. Interacting with us and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we just thinking about different shit. That's what I be dead ass thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I encounter an angel today? Did I encounter an alien and shit? I be thinking about shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the world is a crazy place. Yeah, the hangman. And for some of y'all, you be really done with this shit. 5-5, very much enlightened. Hypocrites, yep. Yeah. Definitely. People be hypocrites. Everything goes together. Moon, star, sun, water, zodiac, crystals. Exactly. Like, that's what, and you know what I learned too from a scary revelation from that movie Us, I believe, when it was like something about being tethered, and it was like everything is connected. It's just like what they say is the circle of life. Yeah, real rap. I do. I want to move to Egypt. I really want to move to Egypt. Like, I don't want to live in the United States. I'm over the United States. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to move to Egypt or something. Or, like, Japan. I want to move where the Asians at. Where the Asians or the Africans. Because the U.S., I'm good. We're going to... it's just going to fall off. Like, that is... I'm convinced. They going to, like, bomb us or something. They hate us, low-key. And you know why they hate us? Because we hate ourselves. The U.S., we really just hate ourselves. Like, the U.S. suck, for real. So, Let's get a couple cards, because that shit just went so left. Yeah, real shit. We out. We out. We out to Africa, period. Real rap. And it's this girl I be watching on YouTube. She be like, they be like, she made this video. She was like, oh, go back to Africa. And she was like, but her house nice as shit. Like, got a pool and a jacuzzi. Like, where she look out at, of course, you know, it's like Africa, so they have like the sand and the mountains, but it beautiful as shit. Like, it's just like, they be trying to talk shit, like, but Africa, not, it's like, you know, not all parts of Africa, like, all just like, you know, hungry and shit. Like, just like how we got hungry people here, we got people, like, dead ass, that be another thing too. Like, everybody like, oh, feed the children in Africa. We dead ass have children. I went to LA, and they dead ass got fucking whole families under bridges, dog. I never seen no shit like that before. Like, I live in the hood, so of course I see crackheads and drug addicts and shit like that. Like, no shade, that's kind of normal for me. But to see like whole families under a fucking water bridge, like that ass, they was deep in that shit, like water and shit, like it was like water down there, like that ass. We was in LA, and I just was like, that's so sad. Like, I see little kids run, like, that's crazy as shit. And we talking about feed the children in Africa. We got people in fucking Los Angeles. We got people in Philly. We got people in Chicago. We got people in Detroit. We got people in fucking Ohio. We got people in fucking, I don't know, Florida and shit. Like, that ass. Feed the people fuck here. Like, the Ace of Swords. I swear, y'all, I never seen no shit. Like, I don't know. Like, people will come to Philly. And I mean, I guess that's probably how people come to Philly. Like, Philly, we got Kensington. And we a bunch of crackheads down there. Like, they do that heroin and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, no shade. Damn, Kensington, I never really see kids. I just always see a bunch of, like, adults that be high as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But to see, I think that's what broke my heart the most. Like, kids, like kids living under a fucking water bridge outside. Like, that ass. Like, that's crazy work. That's crazy. Like, for the United States to have so much fucking money, and it's dead ass, like, no, that don't make sense to me. Like, shit like that make me mad. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, I just can't wait until I have money so I can do what I need to do for the people, because the people is starving. The people is starving. Like, that ass. The people is starving out here. Can I have some cards? Yeah, fuck all that toxic shit. What's y'all mission? What's the mission here for people? What's y'all mission? Are y'all investing in y'all mission? Are y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing? Like, that ass. Like, no shade. There's too many cards. But, like, no shade. I have a couple things I want to do. Like, a couple nonprofits and shit. And I don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing my research. I'm learning about grants. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm writing shit down. My floor plans and how I want to do shit. Like, that ass. Like, I'm starting shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I just started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been started my one foundation. I tried to start that when Shanna died, but I just mentally wasn't there to really do it. But it's like, I got 3 ideas, 3 types of organizations I want to try, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just wait till I got the money. I'm just wait till I got the money. But, you know, what if God blessed me with the money one day out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? I should have my shit ready so then I know what to do versus just waiting until I get the money to do it. Like, no, like, let me start learning that shit now, understanding the floor plans, understanding what I need to do, what I need to get with the licenses, all that extra shit. And then when I had the money, boom, 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 boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? So are y'all investing in y'all plans? Are y'all investing in y'all future? Are y'all investing in, like, you know what I'm saying? No goal too big, no goal too small. Like, that is. I wanted an orphanage because I was raised by my aunt. So, you know, Annie was my favorite movie. Ain't no shade. Like, my mom kind of mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, don't get me wrong. She ain't have us like Miss Hannigan. You know what I'm saying? She ain't have us like Miss Hannigan looking all dusty. We definitely was freshed up. But it's just like, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I just wanted to have a bunch of babies and, like, give them love and make them look cute. Like, that was just always my goal. Like, always my dream as a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dream as a kid was to have a orphanage home. And I was going to have 2 different sides. And it was going to be a boy side and a girl side. And, baby, they was going to be fly. Fits on deck. You know what I'm saying? Sheen carts on deck. Period. Imagine I'm a millionaire, baby. I'm gonna just buy a bunch of fucking shit from Sheen, Bookies. Y'all gonna be fly as shit. Y'all got your purse. All my Bookies, their hair gonna be done. Like, real rap. I want to instill love into children that don't have their parents, because that's a big thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Children that be in an orphanage and shit, and children that's not raised by their actual parents and shit, it brings a lot of emotional and mental distillness within them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my one dream, and I'm never gonna get that dream up. And I remember my aunt told me, like, oh, well, they don't do that no more. You can't do an orphanage. And it did crush my dream for a little bit. But then I started working at a nonprofit, and they just started giving me the deets. Like, and even he started telling me, like, he gave me a rule book, and he just copied the whole rule book. Like, it was a book they had in the joint. And he was like, since you giving an orphanage, you're gonna need all these procedures, all these inspections and shit. He was like, I'm gonna copy the whole book for you. He handed it to me. I still got that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's my goal. Even if I'm 29, even if I don't reach that goal until I'm 49, Buki. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I want to accomplish. Like, that is. And then I got 2 other ideas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, do it. Start doing it. Like, I really be doing a lot, y'all. And it's the ADHD. Like, I'm writing a book. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and at the end of the day, I share my talents because I'm me authentically. So I know people can't take from me. They can take from me, but it's still going to be mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot that I'm doing. I'm writing a book. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. So, you know, start instilling. And I'm taking my time. Like, I'm only on page fucking, what, 39 or 40 in my book. And I'm going to do different chapters. I'm going to do chapter books. Like, my first book going to be from me being born up until I'm 30. And then my next book going to be from, like, 30 years old up until 60. And then my final book, you know what I'm saying? Or probably, like, 30 until, like, 50, 55. You know what I'm saying? And then my final book going to be, like, my ending. My you know, that's my goal. My final chapter and shit. You know, start preparing a place for my people below me. Cause you know, I already know I'm gonna be big mama and shit. So yeah, starting placing your goals, real shit. Don't focus on all this love shit all the time. Like, love gonna come when it need to be. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes at the end of the day, sometimes you be loving people that don't even love you. Like, so you wasting your time. With some cards. Yeah, the 3 of Swords. Like, that ass. All that heartbreak shit. Let all that heartbreak shit go. Them third-party situations. Real shit. The Ace of Swords. Let all that shit go. Motherfuckers gotta get out their bag and get in the feelings. All that sneaky shit. All that conniving. Trying to do people dirty. Being a hoe. Fucking just playing both sides. Doing whatever. Trying to trap men. Trying to bring bitches down. All that shit is dead. It's over. You know what I'm saying? And it's over for the people that want it to be over. The 3 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. For the people that don't want it to be over, you'll just continue to be in the cycle and you'll get left behind and miss opportunities because you don't want to be better. So it's just like, you know, it's like giving the energy of somebody living in the projects. Like, no shade to anybody, but it's like, say for instance, you living in the projects and it's just like, God is giving you good ass jobs so you can get out the projects. Like, eventually, like, the goal that God had for you is like, okay, you gonna be in the projects, whatever. I'm gonna get you enough money so you can get a fucking 3-bedroom apartment or some shit, or a 3-bedroom house or some shit. You gonna rent a house or whatever. Then I'm gonna give you you gonna have enough stability or what's name to buy like a fucking house with 2 garages or some shit. Like, it's like shit like that. But it's like the person so fucking not wanting to change and have a better perspective, they don't even take the fucking job that get them out the project. So now they are never going to see that 2-story. It's like, if y'all get what I'm trying to say, the analogy, like, you're never going to see that 2-story garage. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not even taking the opportunity to get the fuck up and change or do something different. Like, that is. And for instance, I know a lot of people that will not get a high-paying job just because they don't want to lose something. That's another organization I want to try. Like, a lot of shit I do it's fucked up, but not really, but for me. Like, I do shit for me that I know that people gonna go through. And something else that I want to provide is a service for people that are not low income, but they trying to make a way. Like, for instance, right now with me, I'm not fucking low income. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not low income. I'm like below. I'm the below medium wage. So I'm in medium, but I'm at the bottom. I ain't at the top. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not low income, if that makes sense. So it's like, I don't get a lot of help or assistance because I'm not poor. And I'm like, I'm poor, but I'm not extra poor and broke. Like, I ain't struggling for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't get the extra help, but I do need the extra help sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody need help. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that it's no organizations or no services that help the people that, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, where they don't want to stay broke. They want more in their life, but you know, maybe they need help once in a while. Like, it need to be stuff like that, and it's not a lot. So that's something else, you know, I want to do as well. But times. You been to Africa 2 times? Yo, that's a dream. They be lying. It's beautiful everywhere and hoods everywhere, but it's black people all around the world. Real rap. Yeah, Philly is horrible. I want to get up out of here. That ass. That ass. Shout out that ass, but that's some real rap. That's a goal. Like, to travel out of like out of the state, because I want to go to like Japan. So I think I had a past life as an Asian, because I love the Asian tradition. Like, something I want to practice too, because I'm into Reiki. But them ancient traditions where they would do the bulbing, like, I'm weird like that. I watch YouTube videos and I be just learning stuff, but I don't have nobody to practice on, and I can't do my kids because I just feel like they too young for me to like do certain shit on. But I want to try that, like the bulbing techniques. I heard that works so good, like, you know what I'm saying? And you like the bulbs and shit and put it on people back. Like, I heard that works so good. Like, I want to try certain shit, and I like learning about like the history and the cultures of other places and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just everything. That is, I want to get acupuncture. Yeah, same. That's what I was about to say, bro. Rap. I need my little body bent up. Like, it just be so tense. Be so fucking tense. What else? The Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So it's like free from mental entrapment. The Nine of Wands. Free from the deceptive shit. Like, y'all know who deceptive. Y'all, like, I just feel like as of now, it's just like people be delusional. It's like, if you don't know who doing you dirty, then I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. I feel like at this point, I'm just keep going in circles, circles, round and round. And when you're doing me so wrong, I just keep holding you down. That don't make sense though. Like, if y'all listen to the song, keep going in circles, circles, round and round. The way you doing me, the way you doing me so wrong, I just keep holding you down. Why the fuck you holding somebody down that's treating you dirty as shit? That's treating you wrong. Like, real rap, these songs be having bitches delusional too. Cause I don't even listen to that song, but that just came. But if you listen to the actual words, like, that ass, like, if y'all, I be really just looking deep in the shit. Like, you know, that, like, growing up, everybody like, oh, I want a love and basketball type of love. Oh, I want a baby boy type of love. That shit is ghetto. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love and basketball, the bitch, they grew up childhood friends. The bitch, he fucking married another bitch. Did her dirty. She fucking obsessed with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? End up taking him back. Like, why the fuck you just ain't go get somebody new? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. Like, no shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of shit be having people settle. Like, baby boy. No shit for Taraji. The man fucking living with his nut ass mama. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with a bunch of bitches, ain't got no job. On a fucking bike. This nigga on a bike. And the ending movie was her pregnant again with Sin at a park. Like, that ass, this is crazy work. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work. And it's like black people and shit. And I hope no other, but I'm pretty sure most my people, we be, oh, that's my movie. I hope my situation ain't just like y'all. Is crazy as fuck. Like, if y'all really sit and listen to shit or observe shit, you really will understand a lot of shit is toxic. And you should want way better. Like, that ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit blew me. Once as an adult, when I sit and watch certain movies, like especially Baby Boy, you know what I'm saying? We be thinking that shit was all cute. Oh, he smacked the shower and started eating her coochie and shit. That shit is toxic. Got me fucked up. A nigga, fuck, as soon as you put your hands on me, baby, I'm gonna kill you, ho. I'm not fucking my coochie ate. Like, what? Like, and we be thinking that shit love. You know what I'm saying? But it just be crazy. I actually want to get a podcast because I realize that I do more good with my communication. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just be having a lot of topics to talk about. Oh, look. Everything's matching. Why am I so in sync? I didn't even peep that until just now. It's like both cotton candy. Somebody could like cotton candy. That was just so random. But, yeah. Baby boy, that movie is very toxic as shit. And growing up, me and all my friends would be like that. Like, yeah, no, that shit's toxic. Like, it's so much things that just be like so toxic. Like, poetic justice toxic. So I seen that's what Tupac and Janet. I seen it, but I don't remember it. I think that's not a movie that like I watched a lot, but I do know that movie a little bit. But yeah, matter of fact, I'm seeing clips because that girl that be wearing them big braids, she in there. Then she gets slapped up by her nigga in that movie. Like, they really be pushing all that domestic violence. Like, all that shit is love. No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all really sit and look at it, they really push that shit on black movies. And them white movies, no shade to any of my Caucasian people, because, you know, we love them all. But in them white movies, do it be any white movies of them being in real domestic violence relationships, like ghetto shit? Like, they fighting their baby dad outside and shit, and, you know what I'm saying, he pull it up on bikes trying to go fuck her up. Like, it's just like, real shit. Do they be having that in fucking the white movies and shit? And them white movies, they always be having, 9 times out of 10, 2-parent households. You know what I'm saying? Like, 9 times out of 10, they do shit in the white movies where the kids get sick or something. Or some shit. Or it be some creepy DB shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some creepy DB shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's the stigmatism. The white films and shit, they be trying to fuck the daughters and kill the kids, kill the parents and shit. And in the black movies, it's domestic violence and beating and fucking cheating and being hoes and shit. Like, it's just like shooting too. Shooting is another thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit it just be crazy. But no shade. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like a lot of projection that they put in our face. It's like a lot of stuff is such an illusion, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand it or see that. It's just so sad. Yes, another thing, yeah, the single mom struggling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing too. Like, always fucking got a poor black mom. Like, I never really see a poor white mom. It's only one where the heart is. That's a good ass movie with fucking, I can't remember her name, but she's a good actor. But she was a white mom and she had her baby in Walmart. But you know what's so crazy though? She was in a fucked up relationship, had her fucking baby in Walmart, ho. And you know, the hoe was sleeping in Walmart. So basically she was broke into Walmart and was sleeping in fucking Walmart, eating the food and stealing. And you know, after she had the fucking baby and shit, what happened? They brought this hoe a house. She got a bunch of money and donations and shit. Like, that ass, like, you know what I'm saying? What movie do they got that in with black people? Where it's like the hoe get a bunch of shit. Please tell me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just be crazy to me. Like, the projection. And, you know, we be out here following it and shit. Like, no. It's healthy black couples out here. You know who I love to watch? The fucking Scots. I don't know if they shit real or not, but I love it. And I feel like that shit real because the energy, all they do is laugh and joke and be dickheads with each other. And I think that's just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they black. They probably mixed with a little something, but they black. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's so black couples can be happy. They can raise happy households. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to beat each other the fuck up and be cheating and be fucking, what else? And be, you know what I'm saying? Doing a bunch of other shit. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really just doesn't make sense. And then, like, like a lot of men, they portray, it just be sad. Like, it really do be sad. And it's sad that, and that's the one thing, like, about me where I refuse to have my children see me be in a certain relationship or deal with certain things, because then they gonna think that they can do that to bitches out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? How I talking shit, like, that's just how I am. Like, once my kids get 15, they gonna understand. And maybe I have chilled out a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's like, they're gonna understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? What they should not, what at the end of the day, my mom didn't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is 9 times out of 10, them men that be beating on women and shit is because they seen their mom getting beat on. You know what I'm saying? They see their mom fighting and shit. Like, that ass. Them men that be, them women and shit that be doing certain shit is because they mom do that shit. Like, that ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, that's why I don't do certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be in, like, abusive relationships, none of that shit. Because I got boys. I refuse for my boys to grow up and think that they could put their hands on a female. Like, no, you got cousins. You know what I'm saying? You whatever. They don't got no nieces or nothing. Because, yeah. Because they not old enough yet. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation, they got girls that can come. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, like, that ass, that be another thing. Like, you gotta watch what you doing around your kids and shit because they interpret that shit like it's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like, Cody told me, like, you know, my dad is my favorite parent. And that's the fuck okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that lets me know that because his dad is his favorite parent, he looks at a lot of things that nigga do. And that nigga, it can be abusive. So in his mind, he's not seeing it as a fault because he love his daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, that should be, it be very important. That's the main reason why I left his ass. And I told him, like, you know, even if he go out and he beating on another bitch, my son will understand, oh, so this is why mommy left you. Because you be beating bitches up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my mother, like, whatever bitch he be with, that's his stepmom, he gonna have love for his stepmom. But as his mother, he's gonna know my mother didn't deal with none of that shit. She didn't have no other nigga come in. For instance, Cairo's dad. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had no other nigga come in and play with her on no shit. No. My son's gonna know. My mom stood 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Shit may not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, yeah. Like, I just refuse to have my kids go through certain shit. Like, yeah, the Queen of Cups and balance. Make sure y'all find a balance within self. Yeah, make sure y'all find a balance within self because, you know what I'm saying? That's really what's most important. Like, all that burning yourself out, family, friends, anybody that burn me out or make me feel like triggering and shit, I don't be around them. I cut them off because I'm not going to end up in jail for you. Fuck you. Like, and people will get mad because I dead ass, when I'm done with people, you're dead. Like, no shade. I don't wish you no negative energy. I don't wish anything, but you're literally just dead to me. It's nothing else. Like, it's nothing else. I'm not going to sit and fight with you. I'm not going to sit and give a fuck. You're just dead to me. It's just like Casper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. Yeah, ego. Like, I don't have nothing bad to say, but it's just like literally non-existent. I want you to think in your head that I'm dead as well. Because at the end of the day, that's how much I want you to not even fucking think about coming around me to start doing shit, bother me, none of that shit. I'm dead. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, that ass. But some people, renewal, some people can't even take that. Some people like the drama and the chaos. And a lot of people, misery love company. So make sure that you're not getting yourself stuck up with a bunch of miserable ass motherfuckers. Whether they feminine, masculine, whatever the fuck. Whoever the fuck. The Six of Cups. And make sure you continue to heal. The Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. The God is always with y'all. Don't focus on what nobody say. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody tell you can't nobody tell you about the connection that you have with God. That you have with the higher power, source, Allah, Yeshua, whoever, whatever y'all want to call them. You know what I'm saying? So God is walking with you through your journey, through whatever you need to do, and don't let nobody fucking stop you and defend what you need to. Like, I didn't have people say certain shit about me, oh, I'm crazy, or this, that, and the third, like that ass, and I still keep going. Why? Because out of the people that say I'm crazy, it's people that saying I'm helping them. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. Like, that ass. I had 3 people tell me that I didn't help them beat depression, ho. Ain't shit a bitch could tell me. I didn't save 3 lives. Like, no shade. And bitch, you trying to come in and tell me what I'm doing is demonic? That don't even make sense. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, that is. That's when I knew, oh, okay. I may not be perfect at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect at what I'm doing because nobody's perfect. Everybody make mistakes. I'm a working product. I didn't even ask to do this. I just so-called happened to just be my mission. If I could, I would be shut the fuck out and not do or talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is just my mission. So yeah, I'm going to do it, especially if I can help it. Didn't have confidence at first. So collective, make sure that y'all have confidence in whatever you're doing as well. Because that ass, you never know who life you saving. No matter what, if it's words, no matter if it's with love, no matter if it's just with eye contact. Like, that ass. When I sit and look at people before, when I used to be angry and shit, and just be, when people look at me, I'm like, you know, turn my face up. Like, what the fuck are you looking at? And then when people look at me, I'm like, do a little smile, turn my little head. I do always do my little turn head thing, just to, you know, and then they just smile back. Now, I did have one encounter where, I don't know, but I felt scared. And when I feel scared, it's either fight or fucking flight in this bitch. So I'm out in my car. I'm putting the kids in the car because we was about to just go somewhere. We was about to go. I think we was about to just go get food and shit. I put the kids in the car. This man walking past. Now, I noticed him and he noticed me, but I didn't pay him no mind because he did kind of look a little crazy. So I just, you know, but he stopped right when I'm getting in my car and he just staring at me. So I'm staring at him back and he like, you got a cigarette? Or he said something. And I think it was like, you got a cigarette? And I was like, no, I don't. I was like, no, I don't. I'm sorry, love. And that's when he was like, but then he just stood there and he just was staring and smiling at me and shit. And I just was like at this point, it was too long, like, of him sitting there and staring at me. And it just was like, okay, like, what else can I help you with at this point? And, like, I did the face, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I was basically telling him, get the fuck on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a cigarette. So, you know, you smiled, I smiled. I don't have a cigarette, get the fuck on. Like, that was the intention. But he just stood there for a second. I just was like, is it a problem? And he was like, no, da, da, da. And I just was like, you're scaring me a little bit. Because you're just, and he was like, oh, no, 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 no. He started looking back like, oh, shit. And I'm just like, yeah, bitch, don't get, because then I'd be nice, but then I'll also be paranoid. Because you just never know. I don't know, people be hating me low-key. You never know who's sending somebody to fuck in. And I just so happened to pull my fucking strap. And that's another thing, too, y'all. Sorry, I gotta say this real quick. Cody scared the shit out of me. This motherfucker in the hallway doing TikToks. And I'm in the, I'm in my bedroom. I'm in my bedroom, what's the name, and putting the light on, flashlight on, all this shit. This motherfucker tell me, somebody's walking in the door. He run in the room and tell me, like, somebody's walking in the door. Baby, grab my gun, put it off safety, start walking my gun out. You know what I'm saying? This little motherfucker is running behind me. So mind you, my head is in a what's name, because he's running behind me. I got my gun on the side of my hand, and now I'm trying to open up every door to see, because he's telling me someone's in the fucking apartment. So then, you know, you can kind of see the front from the back or whatever. So my main thing is I always like to look in my sunroom just in case. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me look in my sunroom, look in the bathroom, whatever. And nobody in here, whatever. So I'm just like, but what bothers me is, I'm like, why are you following me? I said, do you see I got my gun in my hand? Go sit the fuck down. I said, anytime, if anything was to happen, this is another thing too. Make sure your children know, because Cody know not to touch my gun. But we have never been in a situation where I have had to use my gun. And this was just like a fire drill. And thank God that it happened, because this was like I seen it as like a fire drill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid somebody, and I had to explain to him, because I'm like, okay, nobody not in the house. I said, but where you went wrong, I said, I didn't say this, but I said it where he could understand. But I told him, like, you know, you can't just be running up the fuck on me. You know what I'm saying? When you see I got my gun in my hand, you sit down on that bed and you don't get the fuck up. I said, you sit on that bed or you lay next to your brother, because you can't help me. You can't do shit but get in my fucking way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to explain to him, like, you know what I'm saying? If God forbid, if anything was to ever happen and mommy has to use my gun, you get the fuck out the way. Like, this nigga be thinking he can protect me and shit, but then be scared. So now he just be in the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And in my head, I'm just thinking, like, God forbid if somebody was really in the house and I gotta shoot my gun, you know what I'm saying? And this little motherfucker just running around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like a dickhead. Like a chicken with his fucking head cut off and shit. And I'm just like thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was happy that scenario happened so he could understand, because once he understood, he was like, I said, now, you know not to touch my gun. He was like, yeah, I would never touch your gun. And I was like, okay. So this was a fire drill. I said, you know how you got your fire drills at school? Just in case it's a fire. It's not a fire, but just in case it's a fire, this happened. I'm like, just in case someone come in this house, I said, anytime you see me with my gun in my hand, you go sit the fuck down. You do not get up. You do not do nothing. I don't need your help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dead ass. And he was like, okay. And the lights was off, so I turned the flashlight on. But he just was sitting there staring at me. Like, when I be in my mood like that, he just be staring at me like, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I told him, I said, I can't see you, so I need to know. So I had to turn the light on. And he's like, yes, ma'am. He's like, I understand. Yes, ma'am. And I was like, I said, I'm not mad at you. I said, I'm not mad at you, but I need you to understand, because I was scared, y'all. Like, I'm not going to say I was scared. My adrenaline was pumping because my kids is here. I got my gat. He's saying somebody in the crib. So I'm thinking I'm about to have to blast somebody with my kids in the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like my adrenaline pumping. Like, and that's why, but I had to tell him, like, I said, baby, you scared me. I was like, because at the end of the day, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be crazy. So it's like, yeah, I feel like that was like a fire drill. So that is, tell your kids. Because when I start getting guns and shit, because my kids are going to know how to take guns apart, everything. Because unfortunately, it's a crazy world. You know what I'm saying? It is. And like, for instance, my job be quick. Like, stop the gun violence and shit. And I had to explain to them. I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not going out shooting people and shit. I was like, but for instance, you need guns now. Like, you need a gun in order to stay alive or be safe. Like, you know what I'm saying? In certain scenarios. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Men just out here shooting bitches because they ain't giving their number and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine how much more you feel protected when you walk into the store and you ain't giving a nigga a number and he think he finna whip something out and you whip your shit out faster than him. You know what I'm saying? You hit that nigga faster than he can hit you. Like, that, it's a crazy world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. Like, but that's what I told him. I said, no matter where we at. I said, because you just never know the scenario. I said, if we outside, I said, anytime my gun is in my palm, I was like, you sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. So make sure that y'all teaching your kids and protecting your kids, because a lot of people be trying to shield kids from shit, but it's real life and they gonna deal with it. And it's just like, for instance, like schools getting shot up and shit, like real rap. That's why I be wanting my son to understand, like, guns is not no play thing. Like, he know, I show him a video of somebody getting shot, you know what I'm saying? So he know, like, my gun is not a Nerf gun, baby. You finna get hurt, you know what I'm saying? So he know that. And then it's just like certain scenarios. Like, my son is he's a kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't put him through certain shit. So he watch certain shit on videos and he think he a gangster when he do his little shit in the videos and all that. But he's not. When it comes to real life, him having to fight and talk shit, he's cookies. No shade. You know what I'm saying? Love my baby, but he's definitely cookies. He's soft. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, I be letting him know, like, it's a real world, like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want him to be nurtured. Don't get me wrong. I don't celebrate Christmas, so it's not all, I don't do all that all extra Santa coming and all that. But like, for instance, you get a tooth fairy coming, Buki. Like, I want him to stay pure like that. But I also want him to understand, like, if a real scenario happened, no, like, it's fucked up to say this, but God forbid a person come into my son's school with a gun. I don't want my son to be just a little dickhead and just be fucking just getting shot and shit because he's just running the fuck around like a little dickhead. No, I want him to understand this is a gun. You can die. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be very smart. And I need you to not think like a fucking 5-year-old in a situation like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up that we got to do this in today's world. But it's just the truth, because that ass, like, I didn't have kids during that time, but like, for instance, with that Sandy Hook shit and all that extra shit, and that ass, them kids didn't know. It was probably kids running down the fucking hallway trying to go get their lunchbox and shit. You like, know what I'm saying? Like, that ass. And parents be trying to shelter them and shit. It's just like crazy, no. And where me and Cody live at, we live in the hood. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I can say I know about Cody, when we be at the park and he heard them gunshots, oh, it's time to go. Yes. It don't matter how close, how far. Oh, mom, we going home. It's time to go in the house. Did you hear that? Yeah, we can go. It's fucked up, but, you know, it's life. And until I'm in a better situation to bless my children where, you know, you don't have to deal with that. It's drama everywhere, though. No matter where you go. It's gun violence where I'm at. It's rapists other places. It's killers other places. It's kidnappers and sex traffickers in other places. It's serial killers in other places. Everywhere you go, it's hurt. It's crime. It's drama. But at least, you know what I'm saying? Teach motherfuckers. Teach these little motherfuckers and shit that shit. So that they not a victim to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? That ass. My people sit and talk shit about me because I let Cody curse. Like, his dad was pissed. But I let Cody curse. If a stranger come up to him, fuck out my face, dickhead. Yeah, I want you to talk to him like that. I don't care. Like, I don't care. And his dad was like, oh, you let him curse and da. I don't give a fuck. If a stranger come up to him, oh, you know my mom, bitch, you don't know my mom. Yeah, I want him to say that. I want him to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care how people feel about it. Why? Because it's the real life world. It's dead ass men picking up little kids and fucking raping them and sex trafficking and shit. No. So at the end of the day, if I gotta have my kid do certain shit in order to protect him from certain shit, I'm gonna do that. So for some of y'all, that's a message from you for y'all. For whoever may watch this, because it's not even just this going live, going upload, other people gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like that's a download. Protect your children. Like that ass. These kids be getting kidnapped and fucking abused on all that shit. I tell him, don't nobody should be touching your penis or your butt. And you shouldn't be touching nobody's butt or penis or vagina. You know what I'm saying? That ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay to teach our kids. Like, my son did some freaky shit to his brother. And I just was like, where'd you learn that from? And he knew that what he was doing was wrong because he hopped up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, where did you see that? Where did you learn that from? And then he started getting, you know how kids be when they know they're wrong and they're in trouble. And you know what I'm saying? And I just was like, I had told him, I said, you cannot do that. I said, you knew it was wrong because you hopped up when I turned around and looked at you. I was like, so you knew it was wrong. I was like, so if you knew it was wrong, why do it? I said, and the fact that you don't want to do it, because I told him, I was like, do it again. I want to see it. Because I said, every time when I turn around, you hopped up. So I want to see what you're doing. He didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, you can't do that. I said, you know what I'm saying? I said, you're not in trouble because you're a kid, so you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You probably seen it on TV, your little friends or whatever, your parents, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That ass. Like, no shade. He called me and Cairo dad one time. You know what I'm saying? No shade. So it's just like, you're not in trouble. It's life. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't be seeing it or shit like that. I don't know what the fuck be going on in his dad's house. But I can say that one time he did. And which we wasn't naked. We was undercover. But I just was like, we kissing, we talking. But my son's not a dummy. Never been. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's what it was, but yeah. It's just like, that's just an example. And instead of, I'm not going to sit and act all crazy with him, but I'm going to let him know, like, you cannot do that. You can go to jail for that. Do you know that? It's inappropriate. It's wrong. Your age, people your age should not be doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The next time that you do it, me and you are going to have a problem. I said, because you're not in trouble now, because it's the fact that if you're a child, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You seeing what adults do. You seeing people on TV, your little friends that, you know what I'm saying, his friends be exposing him to other stuff because the man came home talking about, oh, you're gay. And it's that child. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I hate about school. Him being around other little kids and getting exposed to other kids that's they parents exposing them to other shit. My child like music and shit, but he don't know certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He come home like, oh yeah, they were saying we gay and this, that, and the third. And I have to explain shit that he be learning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gay means you like a boy. And I had asked him, like, would you want to kiss? He was like, I like boys, but I wouldn't be with a boy. I wouldn't kiss a boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So we just have to explain. But like, I explained to him, like, it's really important to talk to your children, I feel like, for somebody here. Like, I don't know who need that. But like me going in death and shit like that, like real rap. And children don't, like for instance, my karmic twin told me one time he had an incident as a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he was humping on a little girl and he got in trouble for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't know that what he was doing was wrong because he was getting introduced to it. So it's like, at the end of the day, like, if you young and you around all your little fresh ass cousins and y'all all humping on each other and shit, and then you go to school and you do it to the little girls in school, you're not going to think that nothing's wrong with it because y'all doing that shit at home, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, instead of getting mad at your kids and shit, just talk to them. Because some kids really don't be knowing. Or they don't understand that it's like they know that it's wrong, but they don't understand the full length of it. And that's the one thing, like, with me being sexually abused, yeah, like I was doing shit I shouldn't have been doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I got introduced to that shit real early. So it's just like at the end of the day, yeah, I was doing shit that I should not have been fucking doing, being fresh as shit. Like that ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to do that. So it's just like, yeah, talk to him. If someone would have talked to me and shit, or what's the name, I probably wouldn't have done or been so, like, been fresh, like, in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ass. And that's why I asked him, like, you're not going to be in trouble Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did anybody do it to you? That's why I always ask them, like, did anybody do it to you? Like, did you see it somewhere first? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that would be my main thing. Like, if somebody did it to him and he's repeating what other people do. Like, now, I can't control everything else. But as long as that shit's not actually happening the fuck to him. You know what I'm saying? The Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Wands, what? The Ace of Wands. The Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so collective, your wishes and fulfillment is about to be given. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. And love is coming as well. For the people that have done the enlightenment within self and took the time out for self and healed self and found a one within self, you're going to give love. That's how that shit works. You don't just jump into, oh, I'm going to be spiritual and find my twin flame soulmate. No, you got to find yourself. And then your person will find you. Dead ass. A lot of people that I promise, I can probably promise majority of people that even start off spiritual, you're in a karmic relationship. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, that karmic relationship is probably what brought you onto your spiritual journey. But whoever you're in a relationship with, when you hop into your spiritual journey 9 times out of 10, they're a karmic. Should I get anything else? How long we been on here? Hour and 30 minutes. I think I'm about to cut it. I don't have work all week, but let's get some signs. Let's get some love cards for y'all. Chemistry and children. Ooh, and let go of control issues. And, you know, don't try to control everything. Like, a lot of people have a lot of control issues, and it's because of trauma and shit they've been through. Heart-to-heart conversations. New love, romantic feelings. Getting to know each other and give your relationship a chance. Like, yeah. And that's the one thing, like, whenever you be with somebody, don't be scared to express yourself. Because when you express yourself, sometimes you expressing shit that you went through or dealt with or whatever, you start to get another understanding of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is. Like, for instance, when I do my tarot, like, when I do these reads, I be forgetting what the fuck I'm talking about. So, I'll go back and watch my live. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no shade. It be like that. I just be getting downloads. So, it's like, I'll be forget what I'm talking about. So, I'll go back, and then it's like, what I had said, I will reflect it in a different way. I know that's so crazy to watch myself and reflect my messages different, but I reflect it in a different way. Or, like, if I'm on here and I'm telling y'all my trials and tribulations, my testimony and shit, it's like I'll get a different message out of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A different outlook. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So, yeah, so I just heard every little thing is gonna be alright. True love. Yeah, and this could be the one. I feel like for the people that have worked on self, you're going to get new love, true love. Romantic feelings is at the bottom because you worked on self. So, it's like, if you love yourself so much, why would God bring you in somebody that don't love you? Like, what I'm saying? You love yourself so much. Like, and God see that. Divine see that. The world see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, why would God bring in anybody that just don't love you? Like, you know what I'm saying? That is. What's some signs? Any signs. I think it's just all signs. But, you know, we'll get significant signs for whatever this may resonate with. Whatever messages came out. Maybe it's a specific message for that specific sign. Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer. That's another thing too. I need to do my birth chart in Vedic. Mother go put me onto that. The other birth chart, I didn't even care about none of that, to be honest. But she put me onto that. And my placements are so different in my Vedic chart. Like, I have a lot of Aquarius in my placements, a lot of Leo. But it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes sense. But it really don't make sense because I need to do research because I haven't done any of the research. I'm still trying to understand a lot of the words in the Vedic chart. So I'm searching up the words in the Vedic chart to see what the words actually mean. And then I'm going to search up the sign in the Vedic. It's a lot. But, you know, I'm doing that. So some of y'all could need to do that because, you know what I'm saying? You may find other personality traits or other things that can help you in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my tropical chart, I already kind of mastered that down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get money by communicating. Like, I learned that. Okay, cool. I'm making money. I got it. Me communicating is my money tool and shit. But it's like, I want to learn other stuff about me and shit. Like, I learned a lot of shit that helped me these last couple of years. But it's like, I kind of want to dive a little deeper. So some of y'all could need to do that. Capricorn and Aries. And then you got Sagittarius. And we can get one more for the center. 9 could be significant. The number 9. What month is that? Is that September? Oh, look. And then we have Virgo. Isn't Virgo September? So, yep. September 22nd. August 23rd to September 22nd. But technically, I heard the signs change. I'm technically Ophiuchus. But I just love Sag. I just love being a Sag. You know what I'm saying? So, many blessings to y'all. I hope whatever messages did come out, it resonate or it's able to help y'all, guide y'all, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like my energy, like and subscribe. Many blessings to y'all. Yes. Yeah. Pedophiles. Wait, what was I talking about? I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. But yeah. I appreciate y'all. Hi, Christopher. I appreciate all the love and support. But I know what's the name? I'm gonna hit you up. Well, not tonight, because I'm about to go to bed. But I am gonna hit you up. What's the name? Yeah. I just be in my own little world. It's not, as I said, it's like I really be in my own little world. Like, I still gotta call my sister too. Damn, I forgot about that. I gotta call my god sister. I was supposed to call that girl like 3 days ago. I'm so horrible. I do need to call her. I'm gonna text her tomorrow. I'm gonna text you tomorrow and I'm gonna call her tomorrow. I love y'all though. To everybody else, many blessings. I wish y'all the best. And yes, Ashe.